guarantee you ain't gonna want to miss this one.
I see.
Got a whole lot of fire in this chamber.
Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Talon's self-appointed ruler.
Huh?
The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Humans.
Oh, thanks for your help, girl. We'd not have nabbed her.
Mercy.
People, help me! Let's do this, guys.
And it's raining
Quick.
again.
Maybe. I want him alive! Alive!
Hi, friendo.
Is that a Peyton I hear? Exley Colts. That's a Peyton I hear.
You're carrion! I want him alive!
How's it going, friendo?
On it!
They're just gutting this guy over and over? How's it going, bud? I haven't heard from you in a minute. How you been, man? Buddy, I missed you. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to do what we wanted.
I walked 16 miles today.
You... Wow. What did that entail? Pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to get into this. Pretty sure I messed this quest up. You walked 16 miles?
Also am single again, forgot if I mentioned that.
It's been a minute, however, you had not mentioned that last
You
we
watched
talked.
Tom Scott?
Tom Scott? Who dat? Tom Scott. Tom Scott. No, Thomas Scott. No, I don't know exactly what that is.
I walked to the Bay Model View Museum.
Just on a whim? Did you just want to do that for the sake of having done it? 16 miles. Is that eight back and back, or is that like what's going on, bud?
Pam param, pam pam param, pam param.
Well, kinda Mal. One way.
16 miles one way. Jesus, dude. Alright, so you're in a safe location now. Are you back from whence you started now? Are you there now? Is this a 32-mile thing?
Taco Bell on the beach.
Taco Bell on the beach? That's not what I heard of that phrase, however, that sounds like a wonderful idea. Just as good as the other one, I would think.
I wanted to do that, but change of plans.
I see. Well, I will say that I am sorry that it didn't necessarily work out. I know we had a conversation about that last we spoke. And,
Have I told you that my longest walk non-stop was 25 miles?
neither have I been aware of the fact that A, my text-to-speech was so ridiculously up-pitched.
Oh, Mao.
And I also did not hear that. Do I get links? No. You can send me links, though. My number. You know, you can send links to my number. I'll get links. If you're asking if I received a link, I think the last time we talked was the last time we talked.
They nerdy AF.
$25 miles, though. Dude, that's impressive. Was it like a straight trail, or did you have like a trek on it, or what? Dude, I'm literally more interested in listening to you right now than playing this game. I'm literally in the circle of the area I need to be investigating. I don't give a fuck, I'd rather hear about it. Exactly the type of friendo I needed at the moment. Quite anguished am I.
I can draw and send you a map of my trek, huh?
I'd love something like that, yeah. Feel free to do that.
Happy to support.
Of course you are. Exley Colts. Colts. Why is that? PTF? No. SJ War's Colt. Colt. Yes. SJ War's Colt. Now your Exley is Colt. Alright. That's alright. I support rebranding.
Must be mad running around in this rain.
Yeah, dude, 25 miles, like, bro, like, I'd be pressed for a 5 mile around the town.
A long time, oh, Mao.
Is this your YouTube channel? Are you for the first time revealing your YouTube channel to me? Exley Colt? This is the first time I've ever seen it. That, or maybe now it's revealed as its real name. Maybe I had it as
No.
its...
Must be
Oh,
mad
okay.
running around in this rain.
My videos are on Schwarz called Mao.
Schwarz Cold. Listen to me, you text-to-speech program. It's S.J.
This is my channel
Juarez
for
Cole.
watching YouTube Mao.
Around in this rain.
Well, I suppose that's all fair and well. Twitch is dead in my eyes. And I'm rebranding on YouTube. As I'm sure you probably know, I've just been uploading everything on YouTube.
Mad running around in this rain.
Well, anyways, it's good to hear from you, friend.
Why is that?
Must be mad running around in this
Twitch is dead because of a lot of new implements that they're going through with, where they're like, it doesn't even really affect me because I've never been about monetization. You know that. You know who I am. I like making videos for the sake of
Also,
making
this
the videos.
map is going to look real shitty, haha.
Nah, it's fine. I'm more impressed by the scale and the scope, so you don't have to worry about, like, any of that. But as for why Twitch is dead, they're doing a lot of shit to just kind of fuck over
Looks like
the
rain.
genuine,
rain.
the genuine, like, content creator. They can no longer add a benefit on their own. Now they're even getting gimped because that is now getting gimped from the content creator and going straight to Twitch. And they tried, like, playing it like, oh, the language was weird, we're sorry, we worded it wrong, but they didn't change a single thing about it. And all of the changes have remained intact. And the fact of the matter is, people who generate content on Twitch, they're not getting their fair share. Like, even when they're running their own ads, now it's like this whole issue. And for me, it's not affected. Again, you know, like, I don't make these, I don't stream, I don't create videos because I want ad revenue. I do this because I like making videos. I like streaming for people, and I like making videos. And Twitch has just proven at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about it. So why should I give a fuck about them? Especially if it's free. If it's free, then fuck them. I'll move freely to my next ad streaming or adless streaming service, which at this point is now YouTube. And that's not even the best result, by the way, because YouTube's like 2.5 steps behind them. But here we are, so until that time comes, you know?
True.
It's good to hear from you, my boy. I've missed you. I'm really disappointed I wasn't able to make it happen, you know? That thing. I really did. Oh. That's you.
Sent you map.
Did you send me map? I received map.
We'll send pics too.
Yeah, send me pics too.
Always happy to hear from you too.
Holy cow. Wait, hold on. There's a whole lot of water Is that just it's just a border GPS, like you're running around the borders, or did you actually travel through water for some of that? No, you hiked, so that's border. Okay. So you went from southeast of San Fran.
Follow the red.
I mean, I am, but the red goes into the blue before it reconnects to the green.
That is what I traveled.
Alright, well, then in that case, you apparently swam a portion of your 225.
No swimming, I would have died now.
See, that's what I was thinking. But it does look like that, though. I assume it's yeah, you're clearly just, you're doing the perimeter border. And, yeah. Yeah. And then around that little, I mean, I think that's a peninsula, maybe not, but then you go back up, and then you do like this little S, and, oh, did you draw, oh, this isn't a GPS outline. This is you drawing your, okay, I understand. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What, and then the X is, you landed in something Lito. Sandalito. Saranlito. Sashilito. I can't really see. The X is really prominent. San Falto. I don't know. You'll also have to forgive my old ass phone. Oh, holy shit, that's a lot of pics.
Sausalito.
Sausalito. Okay. I'm gonna spend a minute looking through these photos. That's
Sausalito.
Sausalito. Okay. Is that the Golden Gate in the distance? It's gotta be, right? Yeah, it is. That is 1000%. Oh, and there she is up close. You hate to see a ramp closed ahead. Name 3 worse words in the men's English language. Ramp closed ahead. No one wants to hear that. What's this? Piece of bread in a zip tie. What was the bread? Is that a tuna? Is that peanut butter and jelly? What do you got in that? What's that? What do you got? You sent more pics. What's the bread? I need to know the sandwich. Tell me you're Sammy. You're just sending more pics.
PB&J, my guy.
Of course it's a PB&J. How to... Oh shit. I just bombed a part of Nilfgaard,
My hiking go-to.
My hiking go-to. Oh yeah. I mean, hey, look. Peanut butter is incredible. A peanut butter and jelly is just like healthy sugar with great carbs. A PB&J will sustain you, and it's easy and affordable. Alright, is that the... right there, and then let's see these. Oh, that looks nice. I wish I could see like the GPS tag on your route for each of these pics. Oh, those are lovely flowers. Are those... It's hard to see. My phone doesn't... I mean, I'm sure you're sending them in better resolution than I'm receiving. They're lovely pink and purplish. I wish I could identify them a bit better. They look lovely. Even the very up close one. Unfortunately, my phone it just doesn't receive phones in their highest quality. It's always like 340p. Never understood why that is. Jesus, you got a ton of pics, huh? Is that
I don't know flowers now.
They look like petunias, but it's not really easy for me to see. I would have said lavenders, but they're too pink. I would have said florals, but they're too radiant. Like it's a very vibrant pink. It's like hot pink. So I think they're petunias.
But one of those flower pics are a high quality shot, huh?
I mean, I'm sure they are. I mean, dude, they're like 140 to 340p on my phone. For no reason. There's no way to fix that. Just like I receive pics, they're always like shitty pics. Even when they're sent really nice. I don't get why it's like that. I don't know enough. I guess I'm just an old boomer. However,
all of the pics I sent that show distance are meant to represent how far I've come.
Well, I can see that motif with a lot of the ones, especially the road and the mountains in the distance with the cloudy overhang. I can definitely see that motif. I just wish I could identify it a bit better. Those are some crazy... It's like, I mean, again, it's hard to see, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 electrical wires all running through your wire poles. That's probably not even an accurate count, just hard to tell. But even on that, I can definitely see the motif that you're describing. I really like this one, where is it? It's like it kind of looks like a centralized, I guess, San Francisco. It's got like the water on the bottom right corner. It's got the walkway on the bottom left, and then from the mid-up way, it's like this really nice building centered in the screenshot, a far-off building in the distance, a very dark and luminous sky. I like that one. That one came out well. 50K, 50.6 steps. Your average steps... Oh, no, man. Damn, dude.
Thank you.
50K steps, 23 miles. You walked about a mile a minute. A mile.
The sky in the photos is SF year-round.
Oh, okay.
Today was also freezing in SF, huh?
Was it really? Have you heard about the smoke from Canada that's been floating into the Northeast? We've been getting a lot of that lately, so...
But it was 80 francs in my hometown Olmau.
80 francs? Why did speech to text translate that as francs? It's clearly Fahrenheit. Well, yeah, I mean, we're getting into the hot season, so yeah, I imagine 80 degrees is probably light for you guys.
Yes. I have seen the pics of New York.
It's been like that in Connecticut as well, my friend. Well, let's look at the new ones. Holy fuck with you in the beard!
Reminds me of California of the past 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, you guys get, like, wildfires non-stop up there.
Hope you have breathing well.
I have been almost non-stop wearing... I literally have actually non-stop been wearing a mask. Even just in my house. Because everything gets filtered anyways, like, I'm not even trying to mess with that. We didn't even get it as bad as New York did. But it was still enough. Look at you, bro! Look at you. Holy fuck. This is little fucking Peyton? That's not... Come on, man. Come on, you can't be doing this to me, bro. This is Disney's Mulan, Peyton.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Shut your fucking mouth. You almost kind of remind me... I don't know if you're gonna take this as like an insult or not. I don't mean it as such, but you kind of almost remind me of Asmongold. Like, you almost had, like, if you were to, like, change your entire beard into, like, an orange auburn, I would feel like that's like, straight up Asmongold. Not an insult.
Olmau.
Thanks for the selfie, friendo. You know what? I appreciate you said. Well, yeah, like, okay, so in the first one of the selfies you sent me, I see that very clearly. And then in the next one, I'm like, that's like just straight brown. Maybe it's just my phone, in which case I do apologize.
So is the top of my head.
Okay. So yeah, I have to assume it's just like my phone being my phone on that. My bad. But I will I found a bunch of old photos. I found a...
All my hair is red, except arm/leg lol.
As expected. Thank you for clarifying. Again, I assume it's just my phone. However, as I mentioned, I will reward such selfies, and I recently found a bunch of old photos that are from a better time of my youth, but they also encompass some unique travels, and you can get a pretty much, like, I mean, what's the timeline there? Like, a 5-year differential between when I met you and when those photos kind of existed. So it's not, like, exactly accurate, but it kind of is. And I suppose I could probably take a few selfies as well of my recent years, which are not flattering, but, you know, hey, who cares about that? Hey, did you send me more? You did send me more. Oh my god, it's Puppers! Hello, Puppers, and a really creepy Santa Claus figure or something. But I love the puppies! Oh my god, is that your little bubby? Oh, that's your little bubby! He's so cute, he's on a pillow on a pillow. Oh, and your other dog are on a pillow on a pillow. Dude, he looks like he's grilling you right now. I see I see teeth. Thanks for the puppy text. Aw, friendo. I've missed you, my man. Thank you for logging on. I've missed you. You're a good guy. You are exactly why I found you guys at that age and knew the treasure I kind of like came across. Because you guys are like fucking awesome. You especially. I would say the same of the other two, but really it's just kind of been you that we've kept in contact with. And that's fine, I get that. But, again, that just kind of highlights exactly what I'm talking about.
You are awesome.
I mean, I'm okay. If I was more awesome, I'd be able to go up there and spend a fucking weekend with you, or at least a week or something with you, but maybe eventually that'll happen. I hope eventually it will. Look at you. Okay. Alright. Since it's you, I suppose I can be persuaded. Thank you. Is this...
For sure, eventually.
This is a pic of when we first met. In quotes. Okay, yeah. I mean, I damn near hear, like, Mulan singing with... Oh my lord. Thank you. Yes, right on the beach. Exactly as we always imagined. You're a good one, buddy. You're a good friendo. You're exactly why I still use the term friendo when referring to anyone who I'm close with.
I was cute AF.
Can confirm, boss. Cute AF. You even got the little pouty lips there and everything. You're doing the whole fucking thing.
Fall upon your knees before the eternal
Oh my
fire.
lord. You're a good friend though. You are why I went from angry like live streaming to like I just can't stop laughing right now. I just can't stop being I can't stop smiling is what it is. You're a decent one. forgot everything that I've been doing. What even am I playing? Like, am I even playing this game right now? It's almost 2 in the morning for me. Oh my lord. Alright. Thank you for everything, friendo. You've made me feel miles above what I was feeling when I first started this. Any other significances going on with you? I know you were doing the teaching thing. How's that been?
I work for a hospital now.
You're working at a hospital now. Holy shit, really?
Making almost 100K a year.
My god, dude. Good for you. I'm so proud of you. What do you do for the hospital?
Great.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, I'm not ready for fight.
I have learned a lot about personal finance, so I may be being home 100K. Working IT at the hospital.
Part of me, as I try not to die, I feel like I'm about to. Okay. Fuck. How can I check what you just said? Is there a way? You said you're working IT at a hospital. Okay.
I make sure
Shit.
their website that keeps track of appointments and allergies and other medical stuff is up and running 24/7.
Awesome. I'm just trying to reconcile that. I'm sure I'm probably misremembering stuff because I'm a bad friendo. But could you clarify for me?
I
Weren't you
need to
the
take PTO now.
Yes, definitely make sure you don't lose your time off opportunities because I know you only get a certain amount of them. However, my question was...
No worries, friendo.
Thank you. I feel like you used to work at a hospital, and then you went to teaching, right? So now you're from teaching back to hospital, and now in IT? Or you were in IT, and now you're back to IT in hospital? Is there... Am I missing something on that? I'm sorry if I am.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Well, I do apologize. I'm sorry. I thought... I'm not sure what I thought. I must have just misunderstood or am misremembering. That's on me, though. I apologize. Should be a better friend, though. I wish I was. there's been a lot of drama that's been going on lately that's just caused me to kind of refocus a lot of what I've been doing, and it's not been very pleasant. So it's just kind of one of those things, you know.
Seems the exchange is gonna be unsuccessful.
Corporation has broken off negotiations from the employee.
My work history is graduate college substitute teacher, boring ass IT job with Google. That job was fucking trash and I took field tree.
What is field tree? Field tree, FT, you took full time? Field tree?
All good, friendo. Hope things are able to get better for you soon. Field trips asterisk.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's not a guarantee that things will go well, if I'm honest. It's still very tumultuous. I'm working towards making it better, but you know, doesn't mean it goes better. And a lot of it doesn't even have to do with me, if we're honest.
Also, my old job was trying to get rid of remote work. Fuck that and fuck them.
Thank you for saying that. I've been trying to talk to like one of my other boys about this, and he's like, "Oh, I've been working, you know, on site for like Jaguar and you know SUVs and whatever," and he's like, "Oh, but they were
Now we back
fully."
and secure the job.
Oh, gotcha. Nice. Good work. And now you're running that shit. Hell yeah. Way to go, bud. But, as what I was saying before, like, I was trying to tell my buddy, like, he's
Remote
older
job
than...
asterisk.
He's older than me, but he knows that, like, he could do his job at his house. Like, it worked during the pandemic, and nothing has changed. And now they're, like, demanding he's back. It's like, and it's funny, he's like, oh, I was able to secure 2 days out of the week, you know, like, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I can work home, and then I go in Thursday, Friday I can work home. And I'm like, okay, but you could do all of that stuff from your home and not spend the gas or waste any of that in the first place. So why are you okay with any of this when it's proven that it works without that? Like, why are you...
Sounds like he lost 3 days of the week.
Yeah, yeah, like, these boomers are just like, now our economy, we need to go back. And it's like, no! It was proven to
Or
work!
however many days he works at the office.
It's 5. Yeah, he's losing 3 days out of 5 because he works home Wednesday and Friday. And ask me why this is funny to me, and I'll tell you. It's because on Wednesdays and Fridays, when I get home and he's still
Fuck your
quote,
economy and office
quote,
leases.
working, he's playing games with me. He's playing Rocket League with me.
Build more housing.
Tear down the fucking golf courses. Tear down the fucking, like, stadiums.
Trains.
Get rid of all of this shit. And just... make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense.
True.
Well, that's that one. We got 1 point of experience for that. Cool. Really glad I really went down here into the sewers for that. Way she goes.
Insert Cave Johnson burning your house down with the lemons. He.
Make life regret it ever decided to give you lemons. A Feast for Crows. That's a George R.R.M. title. Alright, let's find out what's going on with the Feast for Crows, huh? Speaking of, is there any way, is Portal 2 available on the PSN? Could we play that? I feel like I would like to replay that with y'all. I feel like we did it once and it didn't really go very far, but if that's still an option, if that's on the board, that's possible. I'd be down. I'd be down for some Cave Johnson. I don't know that it is. Also, I don't know that you have the time for that, Mr. 25-mile hiker.
Hey, mate, someone invite you here?
No.
On PS3, yeah, I think so.
Oh,
So you
I
found our pal Derek?
definitely don't have my old PS3.
Must have a good eye.
Oh, now.
Falling out. I spent half a day looking for him. And all I got out of it was a
Maybe
stroll and
someday,
some dogs
when I get
sitting
my
on some
PC build
soiled
up.
me finest poolades. Snake skin. Take a gander.
What are you gabbing for? Cleaver said it clear. Anyone finds our den, shove him between the ribs and drop him in the gutter.
I honestly haven't played games in a hot minute.
Fucking melon. If the witch has found the body, he's found the key too.
Fair enough.
Can't open the drop box without the key. You don't open the drop box, Cleaver don't get what he ordered. Cleaver don't get what he ordered, he gets hanged.
Mostly because I don't have anyone to play with nowadays.
So,
A sadder
two options.
understood.
Give us the key. I pay you for your trouble and everyone goes their own way smiling. Second, make a fuss.
So now I just work, walk 5 miles, go to bed now.
Well, it's a slightly better routine than the general slog of a 9 to 5 and then make food and go to sleep. At least you're getting a solid 5k in. It's pretty respectable. Someone
I
died.
average walking 20 miles mon free
Sorry, 1 second. I found a dead body. I snuffed him out, and his tracks led
Then
me to
some weekends
here.
walk another 20 miles in one go
Well, look at you living the life. I mean, I'm not being facetious on that. That is super respectable. I'm not being at all in any way condescending. That is awesome. Wish I could do something like that. You'd be hard pressed to get me 20 miles in a month. I don't think I like being threatened, but I found a dead body and the trail led me here. Now they're telling me to leave.
If you have a runnable PC, I can screen share games with you and we can play together that way.
My PC is not up to, it's not current. In fact, my PC build is not fully fixed. There's a lot there that needs fixing, and a lot more that
I
needs...
just don't have much reason to buy PSN online these days.
I understand that.
Fine, here's the key. Now give me some gold.
Ah, see that, Grun? Kindness works at times. Pleasure doing business with you, chap. Now piss off.
20 crowns for me to shut the fuck up about some stuff that I have no idea about what's going on. Suppose that'll do. I guess.
Oh. Update.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
What do you want?
I completed a living Pokédex for generations 1-6 plus 8 in Pokémon.
What does that mean, a living Pokédex? Is that like Pokemon Go?
Watch it, tramp. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Is that Pokemon Go?
Look!
Like Pokemon Go Pokédex?
Ah! Sick of it all.
What?
So instead of having Bulbasaur that evolves into Ivysaur,
Honey.
I have a Bulbasaur and an Ivysaur and a Venusaur. Does that make sense?
Oh, so...
Awful pale.
Okay, so for all of those generations, you have not just, like, the fully formed evolves, but you have each in the evolution?
I have all the Pokémon, not just their final evolutions.
That That's not something I'd ever really considered before. That's pretty impressive. How on earth did you manage that? A bunch of trades with yourself? Did you like have a main save and then like a feed save? Gotta catch them all. I get it. How did you catch them all? I imagine it was a feed save, or you had a friendo who was...
2 3DSs, my guy.
2 3DSs, there it is, my man. Hey, that's a challenge run I'd never heard of. Congratulations to you. And you've done this to generations 1 to 6 and 8? Was that right? That's a lot. That's awesome, dude.
Yee-hee.
What are friendos? You know what a friendo is. You and I know the exact definition of friendo. Although you're right, I could stand to be a better friendo.
Right, still need to beat Gen 7.
I know you've got it in you.
I'm here about the contract.
Oh, well, a night patrol.
Not for Pokemon.
Tough men, the lot, armed to the teeth. A beast, must be.
Fair.
Must? What makes you say that?
Have you seen the corpses?
What did the corpses look like?
I've not seen anything like it in my life, and I've seen a lot of corpses. Ever heard talk of folk who died in the deserts of Zerrikania from the heat alone? These corpses came straight out of those tales.
Let's talk about my pay first. I know what my services are worth.
249. That's 250. He wants 365. So okay. So we'll probably go up to about. Could we push 50? Let's push 49.
Well, that's better, but still too much. Well, that's better, but... Well, that's... Well, that's...
Seriously?
Well, that's better. Alright. I believe I can pay you that.
An extra 23 gold to take this. I don't even know if I want to take your contract anymore, you little shit.
I'm going to send you another photo.
To Burnham. Our medic was to take a look first. Talk to
Well,
him.
feel free.
He's at the docks now.
See what I can do.
We'll pay you. The boys and me, we pulled what we had for a reward.
Yeah, but I kind of burned my reward. You're barely paying me the standard plus 20, so like, I kind of don't care about your fucking quest. But hey, who knows? Maybe it's a really good quest.
How do my locks compare to yours?
And over me coffin sing this cheer.
Well, your locks are a solid. Your locks are a solid 8 out of 10. That cheese is a great 10 out of 10. No doubt. Absolutely 1000%. And I only give your locks an 8 out of 10 because mine are quite long and luxurious. So the bar is high. However, you beat me on cheese. That smile's 1000%, buddy.
Not your lucky day.
Understandable. Have good day, sir. Haha.
On the matter of hair, my friend, I have grown a considerable and exorbitant amount. And it is not as if I am saying that mane is not wondrous, because it is wondrous. Look at these fucking fat boys. No complaints here. However, mine is not as red or fiery, but quite as luxurious and down to about like I'm 6'2". My hair goes down past the small of my back, so bit of a bar. However, my friend, on a scale of like your frame, the whole of it, to mine, I'm pretty sure you've got me beat by like a solid 3 points. That smile is divine.
Whoa.
It makes up everything
Little
about it.
boy.
I am a talker. I am one who speaks.
I'm looking into the dead guards. Heard you did autopsies.
Did their friends hire you? Good. I'm happy to help.
Okay, Rapunzel, haha.
Mm-hmm.
Tall asterisk.
Any claw or fang marks on the bodies?
Fangs? No. Claws? Not quite. Only scratches.
Fair.
Fingernails, most likely. From their adventures with whores.
Yeah, I'm a tall boy. With long hair. To be honest, it's taken me a long time to get hair this long.
I am tall too, 6'4".
I'll suck my balls, you little fuck. I guess I shouldn't say little fuck. You fuck. Got me beat. That's alright though. My hair is longer.
Last body. Where was it found?
In a side alley along the road from the docks to the brothel district. Someone had dropped it there in the middle of the night.
Need to examine that spot. Heard the
Sorry,
bodies were
can't hear you from all the way down there.
I'm sure 2 inches is pretty hard for you to differentiate, but hey,
But
I ain't
they
judging.
tried to
It's
apprehend
okay.
a mage who cast a nasty
I
spell.
said,
Was it dehydration?
suck my balls, you little
Don't
fuck!
quite know what to compare it to.
Excuse me.
Thanks. Should go see the place where they were found.
Sorry
luck.
if that gave any feedback. And also sorry if I get banned on YouTube.
Front dog outside in this.
2
6
inches is a
foot
lot, my
4.
guy.
Hey, you'll hear no argument from me.
Or how you use it.
Exactly. It's all about the motion of the ocean.
Copium.
I've had enough.
Glad we're on the same page here.
Bodies were found here. Gotta look for clues. Anything unusual. Hobnailed guards' boots. Unimportant.
Yeah, one of my favorite jokes at this point is to basically just go around and
A child's footprints. Damn. Lots
I
of
don't
foot
do it
traffic.
often, but I'll throw it around to like family or friends. I'll just be like, yeah, I think I'll go bald. You know, I think I'll just shave it all off. And they're just like, what? I've never known you not to have long hair. I'm like, well, I know. So if I showed up to you tomorrow looking like, who's the guy from Game of Thrones, the eunuch? Like, yeah, I'll just show up as this fat, tall fuck.
Right again.
With no hair, and you'll have no idea.
Hoof prints, clearly. A horse? No horse I know walks on two legs.
In other news, actually, although I do joke about it, but in actuality, I've lost about a solid, like, 35, almost 40 pounds, my friend. I'm down to a considerable size, and it's only been continuing to downtrend. I'm really kind of happy with that.
Any needs, Master?
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, I've been feeling better, and I've been, like, exercising more, and, like, okay, this is embarrassing to say, especially because I'm streaming it, but you're a friendo, and, you know, like, I'll be open and honest with you, because I've only ever have been. And, like, at my worst, I almost hit 300 pounds.
What you can buy today.
It's, like, tough for me to,
I
like,
need to
say,
get lean and
but,
cut
like...
more fat. Because my weight is at a good BMI.
A good BMI? Yeah, body mass index? But, like, you want to lose more, so I understand.
Any needs, Master?
Yeah, 6'4" for a BMI, like, I mean, it depends on if you're doing, like, weight loss or if you're doing, like, muscle gain. So...
In high school, my highest was 260 pounds.
So then you'll have a good point of reference. In high school, when I graduated, I was 180 at 6 foot. In college, I went to 6'2", and ever since...
To maintain current weight and replace fat with some muscle.
Yeah, so you actually have a harder journey than I do, because I'm just losing weight, you're trying to gain muscle.
Not
and you
trying
have...
to get hacked though, lol.
Yeah, fair enough. I understand. So, for your reference, at 6'2", at my worst, which was less than a year ago, I almost hit 300. I was like 290.
That asterisk.
Well, that does change it a little bit, but again, not really about what I was going to talk about, but okay, fair enough. I thought you were like hiding information that you didn't want to get doxxed. But yeah, sure, you don't want to get jacked, you just want to be, I guess, fit and lean is my guess. Like, a 6'4" lean guy might present at like a solid 220. You could have like a solid muscle mass and like be a good trim to 200 to 220 at 6'4". Maybe even less if you really want to go like more the more the femboy route, I guess.
Happy to hear you doing better for your health.
But yeah, for me especially,
I am currently 190.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, you're a fucking femboy. 6'4" tall femboy. Alright. That's fine. Yeah. 190, 6'4". Get the fuck out of here, you little shit.
I have nothing to hide. Fuck my privacy now.
No, good for you, man. I'm really happy that, like, I mean, it makes sense. Like, you're fucking running, or maybe not running, but you know, like 25, 20 miles, whatever. That's fucking crazy. You only do that when you're fit, like when you have that endurance. Yeah, man. Nah, sorry, not run, walk. For me, it's more of an uphill battle, but it's easier to lose that weight because it's easy to lose that weight. It's just the nature of having that weight.
Mages.
And then when you, like, work through it, like, you're working through with that weight. So it's, like, naturally adding on poundage to your structure. So I went from... at worst, I hit 290. I didn't actually balloon to 300, but I was basically right there. Embarrassing. Infuriating. I never wanted to be that way. I look back at pictures of me and my time at high school and everything else I've been through, and I'm just like, Jesus. Like, Jesus, man. Like, how did I let people fuck me up to the point that I got to where I was? And like, it's an internal struggle, but anyways, here we are now, and dude, I'm down to 265, and that's just been in the past like 3.5, 4 months. That's good, I get it. It's not where I want to be. I still have a lot more to go. But I've noticed a tremendous health spike. Just straight up through doing this. Like, eating proportions, eating healthier, not spending money on shit that I don't need, not spending money on gross carbs that are just gonna be gone the second, and then they, you know, like, so, I don't know, it's not easy, and I still have a long way to go, but I'm very proud of how far I've come, because it hasn't come just, like, how do I say it? Like naturally. It came because I decided to make a change, and that change signifies 35 pounds of loss from the past, like, almost 4 months.
Is good progress.
I know, and I'm not really, like, I don't need, like, I appreciate you acknowledging that, don't get me wrong, but, like, I know I'm not done by any means. I still have a lot more to go. I want to hit as close to 200 as I can, doing what I'm doing, and once it starts getting, like, hard...
change in the effort you have put in.
I appreciate you for saying that, my friend. I don't hear those words enough. It makes me feel a lot better, because... honestly, the only other person who's acknowledged it is my, like, 80-year-old neighbor. She's such a sweetheart, and, like, I help her out, like, you know, like, any chance she comes home and she's got stuff going on and I happen to be there, I'm always helping her out, and I'll do whatever, and, you know, this, that, the other thing. And the other day, like, not even, like, less than a week ago, like, a couple days ago, and she like looked at me, and I saw her looking at me, and I was like, whoa, what's good? Like, what's up? And she's like, have you been losing weight? And I'm like, thank you, I have. And then I told her the very embarrassing story.
Out the elderly.
Of course, man. Of course, man. I help out anyone. Especially the elderly. I love my neighbor. Beatrice is like... Dude, it's not even like she really... It's like the physical things she needs help with. She's a fucking G. Like, she's like this badass bitch. She's got an attitude you would not believe. She's like every old person story you've ever heard. This badass bitch. Just fucking running fucking the place. But anyway, she acknowledged it. She was like, she was telling me about it. And I was like, yeah, you know, like I really kind of gained very uncomfortable weight. I realized I was, like, if I just continued, it was just going to get worse. So I decided to stop. I decided to get better. And so yeah, so like you're saying you're seeing an actual difference. And she was like, absolutely, like... Absolutely, and I was like, well, that's great because I've actually lost about...
in this household.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all love Beatrice. She's a good one to love. Oh, she is this spicy Italian woman. She makes the best food. She's always worried about me. She's always worried about her grandson. She's such a badass bitch, man. She has such a temper on her. It's fucking... It's awesome being her neighbor. Just straight from logistics standpoint, like, she's awesome. I'm always over there. Yeah. I don't think I could stand a candle to John, her old husband, who passed away maybe, shit, when did he pass away? Almost 20 years ago, I would say. John, if Beatrice is a G, John was an OG, like, John was a motherfucker. But yeah, you know, if that was a genuine thing, maybe I would. Like, she is awesome. She has never not been awesome. She's always been one of the best neighbors I've ever known. I forgot exactly what I was saying. In any event. So yeah, I've been losing a ton of weight. I've been feeling better. Got a lot more ways to go. We'll get there soon enough. Until then, you 6'4" motherfucker.
Evidence all points to crippled Kate's.
Hell yeah, you will.
I don't know. What's this over here?
Empty perfume vial. Expensive. Neighborhood's a bit shabby for this.
Just walk to New York and back once a week. Easy peasy.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'll just, in this gross environment, atmosphere, I'll just, take a casual I-85 into 691 into I-85 into New York. I-84, excuse me. Pardon. Sorry for misinformation. Speaking of misinformation, have you heard the news about a certain dumb fuck who's been getting fucked by the judicial department? It's fucking amazing. He's crying about it and everything. Isn't that great? I'm so glad he might actually have to stand trial for one of the very many bullshit things this dumbass has ever done.
That's not normal.
Fun fact, walking, especially long miles, never leads to weight loss for me.
Yeah, but so here's the other side of that fun fact. When you have extra baggage to carry, those long
My
miles.
grandparents are loving the indictment parades.
Good. I never had a doubt that your grandparents were decent ones. How could they be? How could they have ever have been? But that's not true for very many other people. However, in this very small corner that I possess, it is incredibly uplifting that maybe finally this asshole is going to actually have to face the consequences of the Billy bullshit Eilish that he is fucking done. And like, it shouldn't even be this. It should be 1,000 other things. But at least it's fucking happening. Ugh. Anyways. Very happy about all of that.
Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do to get a lovely pala like yours? Where am I?
Seen anything strange around here? Anything alarming?
I was in the house.
That one?
I believe so. Forgive me.
I believe you'll understand when I say that necessarily that information and that news is not necessarily
See what's inside.
received well in this house. But for, you know, one small perspective.
I
Unfortunately,
live in
that's just the way it
Progressive Town,
stands.
USA, SF Bay Area, so any news like this is good news to our ears, huh?
I suppose that is true. You know, the only reason I would even know that is because anytime I go downstairs and I hear Fox News,
Black
the anytime I
blue,
hear...
Bernie, AOC levels blue.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I'm saying. So, the reason I only even know that about where you are is that that's literally the go-to, like, flame point of Fox News. Like, when they really want to, own the libs in the Democratic Party, it's all about San Francisco and California and, those liberals out there. They just don't even know. Like, they weren't a part of the 13 colonies. They weren't here. They don't know what America is for. I have no idea, right? I have no idea. How could they know? So, yes, I do know exactly what you mean. What is this motherfucker doing? You okay, bro? This dude is not okay.
Is that a real talking point in the East or now?
It is, actually. They point out to the West Coast non-stop. It's like one of their favorite...
Not of colonial Mao.
Seriously, dude. It's like that's the underlined bold print underneath everything they say. They don't know what they're talking about because they were developed after the 13 colonies. 1000%. That's Fox News. That's not like any of the other news outlets. Strictly Fox News. I wish I was lying. I wish I was even joking.
Sorry for respecting humans whether or not they own a home.
I know, right? Almost as if, you know, we don't need to spend, like, billions and billions of dollars on, like, military anything when we have incredible issues.
What do you think you're doing?
Excuse me, you walked into me. You're gonna do it again? Bitch.
Facts.
It's ridiculous. Like, the absolute amount of disrespect. It's like they... like, you can literally see it from its... like, systemic hatred. They don't care about people who don't abuse the system and win. If you didn't make it... No, that'll never happen. It was never designed to be that way. It was never designed to be that way. In fact, it was the opposite. It was designed to trap people exactly where they are. Tell me why my student loans got canceled
luxury apartments and
in my third year.
Homes.
Yeah, we're not even talking... I mean, you're absolutely right, but, like, we're not even talking about that. Let's talk about student loans for a second. It was never designed to be fucking forgiven. It was designed to literally never be forgiven, even if you literally declare bankruptcy. It was designed literally to trap people. And, like, here's the other fucked up thing. They were designed to, like, codify people like me and then cut them off halfway through. Why did I suddenly lose access to every grant and loan my third year, despite the fact of being a great fucking student? But except for my background, they decided that I was a low-income earner and that I wouldn't fucking make a difference. So they cut me off and decided to keep me there. And no matter what I do, that is just... Dude, the pandemic has been like one of the greatest things in my life.
Facts.
The pandemic has been one of the greatest things of my life. Because for that brief period of time, I could suddenly receive tax returns. I could suddenly receive money back on taxes that I had been providing since I've ever worked. That's about to be gone. Now let's talk about fucking affordable income. Now let's talk about the fact that landlords are being bought out by conglomerates and giant corpos that are just trying to raise the prices because, hey, it's free real estate. Why on earth would I ever advocate?
Tax credits was best thing ever.
Say goodbye to it. It's on its way out the door.
Fuck landlords.
I'm a 35-year-old grown-ass adult who will never own a house.
What's this one doing here?
You stupid. Can't you see he's a witcher?
I'm a 35-year-old adult on his way out the door because literally I will never own my own fucking place.
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters the shits.
But I'm supposed to get on my knees and suck the cock of Samuel Dixon because God bless America.
Inheritance is our only chance.
Breaks my heart. Sure do wish it was not that way, but hey, overpopulation, an overabundancy of the stimulation of money gained by taxes.
Bootstraps.
Yeah, bootstraps, you know, when I was young and all I had to do was work a part-time job and provide for my wife and my son or daughter, or both. And none of them seem to understand that it's not possible now anymore.
Dunno. Want to talk first? Why'd you kill those guards?
I was careless. Let them surprise me. They wished to kill me. I had to defend myself.
Breaks my damn heart.
That it? No
If
heartbreaking story about human hatred for all things different?
If I had a heart worth breaking.
I'm not one to lie.
Which I don't.
Nor do I kill without reason.
Gotta understand. I can't let it happen again.
Yes, I saw murder in your eyes the moment you entered.
Believe I don't want to kill this woman either, by the way.
I wonder why adults aren't having children anymore. HMMM all a mystery to me.
Yeah. I know, it's funny, right? It's almost as if, like, hey, why aren't you making children? It's because you're not purporting a system that...
Asterisk gestures at the entire world asterisk.
Yeah, literally that. Like, that was kind of like my whole thing about it. Like, what's the point? You want us to do, like, what, the family thing? Like, we can't make it. What do you think our children, who we're going to inherently die for, are gonna do about this thing that you are further fucking into the ground? You gotta be joking, right? Like, oh, kid, you know, these generations, they just don't want to work. They just don't want, you know, generations are going without families. They're just not made. Yeah, what do you think? What do you genuinely believe is the cause for that? It's clearly not the economy that you proprieted from the very beginning. Also, I fucking died to her before I could even explain why I wanted to kill her. It's not because I want to kill her. I don't. But I'm a trophy hunter. And I need to kill one succubus. And she's the most clause-worthy succubus in the game to kill. Because at least she also killed someone for no purpose.
Ain't nothing pretty in this life save daffodils.
It still makes me feel bad. I don't want to do it. And I normally wouldn't. However, if I don't, I won't be able to get the trophy. And let's be honest. I'm here for the trophies. I'm here for the gameplay. I love the game. But also, kind of want the trophies.
Arms for the poor. What's this one doing here?
You stupid! Can't you see?
This time I'll save it right here. Yeah. Gestures at the world. Yep. The world is going to shit. I love, like, one of their major arguments is, like, we need to ensure the generations continue, but, like, they also are destroying women's ability to save their own life if they're pregnant in certain states.
Gives a copper.
So, like, literally you talk to any doctor and their answer will universally be the same. You spare the mother and you sacrifice the child if that's what it comes to. It's a sad and terrible truth, and no one will ever thank you for it. But that is what you do, because at least the mother can still have another kid. Maybe.
Arms for the poor?
That's a terrible truth, but you make that choice as a doctor. 1000%. You save the mother and you sacrifice the kid if that's what it comes to. In this world that we live in, They will sacrifice the mother for the chance that a kid can be born.
Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta just look a position where they
Because that kid represents returning current money. They can tax them for longer. And as an unborn, it's free marketing. As an unborn, the Republicans love the unborn. The minute that kid is born,
chance for the kid to be born and put into foster care.
The minute that kid gets born, they stop giving a fuck about them. Tell me why there's been 10 years of gun slaughter in like wherever in America. Like, tell me why in the last 10 years, every month, essentially almost every month, has not gone without a shooting at a school. They don't give a fuck about you once you're born. But when you don't have a voice, when you're just the unborn, the child, the potential, they just sit there and suck the non-existent cock. And then the second you're born, you're left to the fucking billows. It's because they have no fucking morals. They're scum. There's no reason for them to exist in this world. There's no reason for that ideology to exist in this world. There is only people who care for other people. And they clearly don't. But why are they the ones who are in power?
BTW from firearms and we had a revolution.
Boston Massacre. The Boston Massacre. Was that the bomb? 3 firearms, you said, and we had a revolution.
Now we stand by and listen to new massacres every week.
I feel like I might be missing a bit of context there. If I might be misremembering an event, but to be honest, there's so fucking many events that it's just so hard to keep them all in line. Because exactly what you just said, like, every week, every month, there's, like, all the time.
1700s Boston Massacre lol.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. That one. The one way back when. I was thinking of like that Boston, I think it was like a marathon run or something. The Boston bombing. I guess that must have been what it was called. But yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. Like, back, like, it mattered more back then because it mattered more.
Boston bomber.
Yeah, that one is the one I was thinking, not the one you were referring. Which I understand now. But, like, yeah. How about that video where that one guy who was drunk in a hotel was made to do, like, the hokey pokey because of a power tripping SWAT squad. They were like, interlock your hands behind your head, interlock your knees, you know, put your feet across each other, worm your way over this way and that way. Simon says do this one and that one, and the kid's like, literally, I'm sorry, I'm drunk, I don't understand, and they fucking shot him. And that's not even a school shooting, that's just the abuse of the administration. How about Uvalde, which was a further abuse of administration, except in this case it also involved a fucking school shooting of kids. How about literally any fucking shooting that has ever existed? Sandy Hook is less than 30 minutes away from where I live. Sandy Hook happened, and that meant something to me because I know people from that area.
You're sorted for at least 2 days.
I've spent time in Sandy Hook. And people like Alex Jones exist, by the way.
Help a poor bloke out.
Oh, Lord. I'm not in a good headspace. Look, all of this shit sucks, but I need to stop talking about it, man. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel worse. All of this shit is it's so stupid. None of it makes sense. It was never designed to make sense. It was designed to fuck people like you and me. And if anything, I'm glad, because I know we talked about this a little bit earlier, or I guess later, maybe, it depends on how you perceive that time, but the idea that, like, what I went through, maybe as a warning factor to you, and, like, you chose your own path and you made it work for you, it makes me feel better, because, like, that shit's not fair, and necessarily no one gets that until it's too late. I was too late. I was blindfolded into it. I thought my teacher had my best intentions when he said, "You're doing this." Turns out he had his own plans, and I only found out about that later on, and it wasn't even the fact that it was his plans that turned me off to the whole plot, but the fact that his plans involving the plans of the government, which didn't work for someone in my scenario. So not only did he work against my best interests, but the government also never was working in my best interests. And it turns out someone like me should never have been through what I was going through in college. I shouldn't have gone through it at all. Should have just grabbed a job. Piece of shit, low-paying income job where I had a chance to grow somewhere. Turns out that would have been millions of times better.
Help a poor bloke out.
Or maybe hundreds of thousands. I don't know. It's hard to tell. You really only get the one perspective, I suppose. Maybe tens of thousands. I don't know.
Agreed.
Walking about all door-faced.
It definitely works for some people, but for someone at my level, there was no reason for them to have shut off my... There was no reason for them to have shut off my financial aid.
I went to college 100% expecting to have to pay loans for the rest of my life.
Yeah, same. So why then did they decide in my third year that I no longer qualified for those loans? I was doing fine in everything. I wasn't failing any of my courses. I wasn't underperforming anything. It's because it was a scam from the beginning. They did it to people like me in low-income holds. Because they knew once they cut that off, that's like, you're locked. Now you belong where you belong. Say whatever you feel about it, but honestly, I know that is what happened. There's no other reason for it. I was blindsided. I was blindsided as a 20-year-old with the idea that the government never was behind my back, and all of a sudden I lost everything. halfway through my collegiate. If I had actually gotten through that, I could have actually, I mean, probably not.
Super fucked.
Probably not. Like, maybe there's the chance that I never actually would have gotten a job in my degree, which was music education. I don't think that's true. Pretty sure I could have found a job in music education somewhere. But you hear all the time about people who go through and get their bachelor's and then are unable to find actual jobs in their degree. They go on to go masters and even still have a hard time finding something without extravagant like travel costs or relocations.
World needs a lot of teachers now.
An argument in my favor. They sure do. They need quality teachers, and they need a system that supports those teachers.
I think 80% of degree holders work outside their major.
I don't know the exact number myself, but I mean, I'm inclined to agree with you. The number is abnormally high. Why then? The question being, why then?
Somewhere.
So yeah, the question remains, why then are these people being sold on this idea that if you want to make a life for yourself, you need a bachelor's, you need a major degree. And then once they do that, once they've spent, the hundreds of thousands getting that, are they being thrust into, like, base medium pay for nothing jobs? Why then are they no longer able to just go and get the jobs that they need, that they were told was how you would make your living? Maybe because the entire system was designed to fuck you in the asshole from the beginning.
Facts.
And here you are, my friend. You want to know why I drank and smoked so heavily during the time that you were young and I was mad. It's because of this. I was mad at all of this. I was mad at everything that this is. Nothing has changed, and I'm still mad and angry. But now I'm not destroying my own life over it. I'm trying to do better. And I'm trying to just make peace with it.
Pokemon and Witcher.
Yeah, sorry, I know I ended up harping on this more than I needed to. So here is a succubus, and I don't want to kill her, but she's killed others. And amongst the other succubus, I don't really want to kill them because they don't do anything that's as bad. She's the worst. And if I kill her, I get an element that I can use to make a decoction, and I need that for the trophy. So when you think about it, she's the worst case scenario. Because she's kind of crazy and just kills for no reason, really. She's just kind of that bitch. And if I don't do it once, then I don't get the trophy. So it has to happen once, and if it's gonna happen once, it's gotta be her. Although, again, I don't want to necessarily do that. Because...
When I was walking with a friend that isn't super familiar with internet humor, and I baited her into a boffa joke, haha.
What's boffa? I'm awaiting the inevitable. You baited her into a boffa. What's a boffa? Hold on, I'm doing it for the clip. You baited her into a boffa. What's a boffa?
The godding was pretty satisfying.
Alright, I'll take it.
Boffa these nuts in your mouth.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, clipped. Clipped. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I can't say I've gotten any got-ems recently. I don't even know if I have an example off the top of my head. Shit, I don't even know if I have a good old Ligma. Oh well. Alright, let's deal with the succubus that I don't want to deal with. What is a succubus, by the way? Cursed? I might not know, because I don't think I've actually fought. Oh, they're hybrids. Alright, succubi is a hybrid. Okay. I do apologize, dear lady. Don't want to kill you.
Got him.
Got him. Hey, friendo. Did I ever show you the... Oh god, what the hell's the video? Did I ever show you the Skyrockets videos? They would be of me and a few of my friends from the time. No, alright. I can't. Well, I mean,
I
unless
don't think so.
Unless we're in like a video chat or party, I don't think I can like actively watch them with you. So, if you like, I don't know what you're watching on, but if you have another device, maybe. Do you remember they're like these air rocket things, and we kind of just like shoot them at each other for a little bit? It's a 3-part. There's 3 videos. Skyrockets Part 1, 2, and 3.
Bruh, Discord, when my guy.
I don't have this. Again, my PC is not functional, and I'd only have so much space on my
Same
phone.
channel with you, Magic Videos.
Magic Videos. Yeah, a Pocket Crockety, the old one, the old channel.
You have a phone?
I have a phone, but I don't necessarily have the space, dude. My phone's on its way out. And, I need my phone for, like, other functions. I can't circumvent. Like, if I download Discord, it means I have to delete, like, the Amazon app, or, like, the YouTube, or the Gmail, or the Reddit. Really, what I need is a new phone. I could do it if I had another phone, but, like, this phone is
The rocket
old.
videos are sounding familiar.
Take a look. Like, if you've got, like, you're watching on whatever, watch it on your other device. Take a look. Skyrockets Part 1. I think, I think the second and the third are the best ones. But, like, yeah, if you haven't seen them before, or if you don't remember, take a look. You'll get a good view of what I looked like at 18. I definitely had dude, I look back at that time in my life and I'm just like, I had so much going for me, man. If I had just taken a different route or something.
Yeah.
One of them actually has a ton of views. I think
You
like one of
sexy beast, you.
Thank you. I thought so too. Looking back on it, I thought so too. Like, damn, dude, I really had my shit together. Like, when did I lose my shit? Anyways, yeah. One of those videos did very well. I think one of them had like either 800 or 1,000 views or something. That was at my old girlfriend's house. And we had like a huge party there. Yeah, it was just a bunch of stupid shit, like, we're just dumb 18-year-old dumbasses doing nothing in particular, so like, we just had fun. But, I also forget why I brought this up in the first place. That's my bad, but essentially, that's what I looked like from that age. I think I had that green shirt on or something. Fuck. I wanna watch it too now. That Peyton cheese, though. Oh, buddy. Thank you for sending me those pics. Oh wow, my video doesn't even pop up if you look for that. I guess that is a pretty, I don't know, oblique thing. Like, unless you're looking specifically for a pocket rockety, skyrockets isn't gonna do much.
It's a fine wine video.
Only gets better with time. I hear you. Dude, even looking for a Pocket Crockett skyrocket, and I can't find it on the genuine search? I'm the original Pocket Crockett. It's my skyrocket. How is it buried this deep? Oh. I'm giving up. My time is done. My time is over, friendo. I had my window. My window's done.
I put Skyrocket Part 1 a Pocket Crockett its first vid result.
Let's try that. Let's see if that works. Skyrocket Part 1.
You are still in your prime.
Pocket Crockett.
You hunk of man, you.
Stop. Stop. The kit, I found it. Thank you for exactly explaining what I should have searched for. That kid behind me is my girlfriend's younger brother. The best one, I think, is the third one, though. Yeah. He says, "You might want to watch out for this," and then he shoots me directly in the belly. He was aiming for the other guy. I was just the cameraman. He shoots me right in the belly. And that leads to the chase. Thank you for making me feel better. By the way. I'm in the prime of my life. I'm 35 years old, but I appreciate you. I am nearing the hill, my friend. That being said, I regret much of the choices I made in my youth. I wish I had a better, clearer head.
Who are you?
Ever heard of witch?
Have you come to kill?
You shouldn't have.
Who ordained?
It's a human.
So it's true what...
Damn. I've never actually fought a succubus before. I usually always find a way to let them go, but gotta handle this one.
Who are you?
Ever heard of
Have you come to... Who are... So it's...
from my saddle?
Jesus. I'm sorry, darling. Really do hope that this save file can save me from that. Succubus mutagen. That's what I need right there. Fuck, I feel disgusting taking this. Even if she was the most deserving to die amongst the several succubi that I would have to fight, or at least encounter, she didn't deserve this. Even if she did kind of... Yes, well done. Yep. I guess you got him. You got him, boyo. Still feels bad. Lo siento. Mi buena suerte. Mi amiga holista. And I know me killing her has consequences later on as well. Because if you kill any of a certain type, if you kill her, if you kill a certain type of Doppler, if you kill a certain type of werewolf, and I think there's at least 2 others, they have a significant consequence later on. So I'm literally choosing this more difficult path and disgusting path because she didn't deserve to die at all. Even though she still killed other humans, her reasons were righteous. But the problem is, hers were the most heinous. And if it was going to be any of them, it's got to be her. But who am I to say who gets to live and die? But it's my game file, so I guess literally me. Feels fucking bad though. Anyways, succubi these nuts. Haha.
Trouble?
Hee hee. Ho ho.
You look familiar.
Holy shit, it's 3:30 in the morning. Buddy, I got work in the morning. Not the very early morning, but enough that 3:30 is pretty much my time.
Guards were killed by a succubus.
Succubus? In Novigrad? How? Light of the eternal fire protects the city.
Boo.
Must have gone out a few times recently.
I know, buddy.
In any case, the succubus
Oh, I know.
is
It's
dead.
gotta. It's
There's
what?
proof.
12. It's 12:30 for you, right? You're 3 hours behind me.
Farewell.
I do apologize. However, this is the time that I must relent. My friend, it has been such a tremendous delight to talk to you again. I've been feeling tremendously guilty because, like, I couldn't make the trip happen, especially because you
Let's
were.
play a cross-platform game soon, BBC.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Computer to PlayStation or Sony, I guess. We could find something. Rocket League, I know.
Apex, something, anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rocket League, Apex. We could probably find a few others, but I'd be down for any of that. You just let me know, like, what your preference is, and I mean, obviously, Oh, my friend. Okay. Have you seen my newest video on my YouTube channel? Well, I'm sorry, not my newest video. But I made a Road to Champion video of Rocket League on my video.
Availability.
I will do so, no doubt. I've been meaning to download Apex as well, just as like another kind of first-person shooter to play. But, buddy, if you've got one more video, it's a 10-minute video, I would love for you to see it. Take a look and watch.
I have seen that.
Oh, you saw it? My mans. I shouldn't have doubted. I should never have doubted. Yeah, so you saw it. So, anyways, if you're down for Rocket League, if you're down for Apex, I'm gonna be off of the Rocket Pass or not the Rocket Pass, but the PlayStation Network PS
only
Plus.
makes content I watch content.
I appreciate you, my boy. Anyways, there's several other games I'm sure we can play. I'll take a look and see what I can work with. I'm gonna be off of PS Plus for maybe a while, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks or so, no less than a month.
I don't think you need PSN Online for those games.
No, you don't. That was kind of like what I wanted to specify there. Like, that is a restriction, but there are games that circumvent that. Like, you don't need PS Plus for that. So, I was gonna say, 1000%, man. Like, Apex, Rocket League, don't need that. There's probably a few others we could get around with as well, but you know, again, that's like PC, PS5 standard, so it's still kind of difficult, but either way, bro, I miss playing with you. I'd love to play games with you. I know, you're this ultra buff 6'4" fucking like genie in a bottle, just granting bitches their wishes. In kinder terms, I'm sure. So, you know, if you ever find the time for an old hag like me, maybe.
I miss playing with you, my bro.
I do too, my friends. We had some wonderful times. I'll never. Don't you ... me. Don't you ... me with your words. You know what I am. You know what I'm about. I'm here.
Nothing but time, my friendo.
It sounds good, my friendo. let's make it happen. I'll hit you up. I'll do a little bit of look and see what games I can get in the next couple of weeks that are like not PSN Plus, but still cross-platform. Besides the two we mentioned, I'm thinking like Magica 2, but yeah, of course I do. Until that time, my friend, I eagerly await. Once again, you're an awesome guy, my man, and thank you for jumping on and chatting with me. It literally turned my you could literally watch the beginning of the stream after I end it, and I'm just like, I'm mad, I'm angry, everything sucks.
Good night, friendo.
Everything sucks, I'm mad, and then like, you jump on, and it's an immediate, the 180th of 180s. Because that's just the kind of guy that you are. You inspire such decency as to instill a little bit of stability in the bullshit that is my life, my friend. And that's what I appreciate about you, my friend. Anyways, I hope this old man is gonna stop bumping into me now. Alright, good. That's a save for me. My friend, have a wonderful night. Thank you for spending a few hours with me. I know it didn't happen just recently, but in all honesty, I hope someday we can make that trip happen, because that would just be amazing. It would be the culmination of like, I don't even, like, when did we start playing? Like, was it like 2008 or 9 or something? I don't even remember. Anyways, doesn't matter. I knew you guys.
Someday.
I knew you guys as decent from the very beginning, and that's why I hooked on. I could have hooked on with anyone, but it was you guys I hooked on with you. 12 fucking years. Damn, time is a motherfucker. Alright.
Black Ops released in 2010. Mother time, she is a bitch, man. She creeps on you, but I don't regret any of it. And one day we'll make it happen. Until that day, my friend, I bid you adieu, and hopefully I'll see you on the next stream. If not, see you when I see you, my man. I wish you the best. Keep on your damn 25 miles and your 30 miles and your 6'4" luscious hair of damn fire on your head and your beard and your face. You damn glorious bastard. You know. I'll see you on the next. I'll see you in the next episode, my friend. Love you, bro. Take it easy, buddy. Hey, give my best to your grandparents, will you? Good night.
Good night, buddy.